Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is Habiba, Habiba's Canadian Journey. If you are yet to subscribe, today is a good day to do so. Please don't forget to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today's topic is inspired by one of my lovely subscribers. So without further ado, let's get started. So, do this if you want to come to Canada in 2022. Let me just give you a brief background. I think it was Monday or Tuesday last week. I got a voice note on my Instagram. A lot of people contacted me via Instagram. And there was a high-pitched voice in the background. This lady was extremely excited. It's like, Biba, it has happened. I'm coming to Canada. I'm going to see you soon. And the truth is I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people contact me very often. So I was trying to remember who this particular subscriber was. So when the voice note was over, I, went to read old messages. And the last time this lady and I spoke was sometime last year. And this lady had explored all her options. She had maxed out her IELTS. I think she even had a master's and all that good stuff. Right? But nothing was clicking, no PMP, nothing at the federal. So our last conversation was, she asked me, so Biba, what do I do now? And I said, well, you can think of the study route or learn French, add a second language to your profile. And she just wrote, okay. That was our last conversation. And I remember when I saw the okay, I was like, okay, this one, she's now upset with me. And I just let it go. Anyway, long story short, a couple of days ago, she sent that voice message. And as she finished that message, she said, tell your subscribers, tell them that they should do this. They should do this if they want to come to Canada in 2022. It works. So that's why I said she's the inspiration behind today's topic. And the do this is learn French. Okay, and if French is your first language, then the do this is learn English. The truth is, a lot of people think this is impossible, but it is not. I know quite a handful of people that have learned French in the past couple of months and have received ITAs from different provinces in Canada. Now, when they say learn French or add a second language, okay, let me just debunk this myth. It doesn't mean you have to be fluent or you have to speak that second language. You have to speak it as a native speaker. It just means you have to have basic knowledge. So you take the French classes for about 6 to 9 months. The minimum I know people have done it is 6 months. You learn it, you take the French language exams. Nobody is expecting you to get a band 9 or a band 8. But on average, people that have studied it for about 6 months get like a band 7 and a band 6. Like I said, the trick, the truth is, you're not expected to speak it as a native speaker. It's just have basic understanding so you're able to converse. And the advantage is that you put yourself in a very, very good position. I'm going to discuss 6 provinces with you today that if you have English and French, so if your profile speaks bilingual, you've already given yourself an advantage in these 6 different provinces. And look at it, there are 10 provinces in Canada. If you give yourself an advantage with 6 provinces, with 6 streams in 6 different provinces, you're almost halfway. In fact, you're over halfway there because that's 60%. Okay, so it's really worth considering. Do this. In her exact words, do this if you want to come to Canada in 2022. Again, when you're learning the second language, right? Don't just learn it like I'm doing this just to, for the pre-application, just to pass. Yes, that one is there too. But I've said this before, when you come to Canada, you come and settle in Canada, you settle as a bilingual person. You have an added advantage over somebody that just speaks one language. When I was working in the bank, my bilingual colleagues were earning much more than people like us that we only speak one language. My second language is Hausa. So if you have an understanding of a second language, you put yourself in a very good position. I live in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is English speaking. Anytime I see a job advert, 9 out of 10, the criteria for that job will say something like French considered an asset or bilingual considered an asset. It means you have an advantage over everybody else that has applied that does not speak French or that is not bilingual. So look at it beyond just pre-application. Look at it as, post-application when you come to Canada. So real quick, let's talk about the 6 provinces that if you have added French or a bilingual profile, you're almost there. You've given yourself an edge. The game changer is French. First province is none other than the province of Quebec. Quebec is the only 100% French-speaking province in Canada. For Quebec, if you're coming and you're English speaking, right, you study and you take the French test. You put the French as your first language. A lot of people are doing that right now. People from English-speaking countries, right? So you declare the French as your first language and you have the English as your second language. Like I said, the whole idea is for you to have basic knowledge and understanding. Let me tell you one of the best, parts or perks for applying to Quebec. The proof of funds in Quebec is the lowest. It is the most affordable province to come to. For all other provinces, proof of funds for a family of 3, as stated by IRCC, is about 20,000 Canadian dollars. If you convert that to Naira, that's like 9 million Naira. For Quebec, proof of funds for a family of 3 is about 5,300 Canadian dollars. So you're saving yourself 15,000 Canadian dollars. So yes, you're gonna have to put in some hard work to learn French, but think about the money that you're saving, 15,000 Canadian dollars. And for Quebec, you don't even need to show them the proof of funds. You just need to sign a paper and say, yes, when it's time to come, I will bring this amount with me. It's worth considering. The next province is the province of New Brunswick. New Brunswick is a bilingual province here in Atlantic Canada. New Brunswick has an express entry PMP called the Strategic Initiative French-Speaking Stream, something like that. You create an express entry profile if you're French-speaking, if you're bilingual, and you send it off to the province of New Brunswick. Now, one of the things that would help here is if, for instance, Easter is coming soon or summer holiday coming soon, you decide, I want to go on holiday to Canada, and you visit the province of New Brunswick. This might help your application. But if you have the French language scores, you also have your English language scores, and you meet the basic criteria, then you can create an express entry for this stream with New Brunswick. The next province is the province of Ontario. Ontario has a PMP stream for French speakers. Here, all you have to do is have a valid express entry profile, and your first language is French. Your second language is English. You meet the other criteria. Anytime Ontario is having a draw, you might just be the next person to get an invite. It's that simple. The next province, number 4, is the province of Saskatchewan. A lot of people apply to this province because Saskatchewan is one of those provinces that has a lot of NOC codes in demand. However, what holds a lot of people back is the score. Yes, the minimum score required to be, eligible for the Saskatchewan Foreign Skilled Worker stream is 60. But these days, if you don't have a score of about 66 or 68, you might not be successful. So imagine you are sitting pretty, waiting for Saskatchewan. You have about 60 or 63 points. What having an extra language like French does for you is that it can give you up to 10 points. So let's say you don't even get this 10 points, because 10 points means you have to, get a band 9. You can even get a band 6 or 7, and you get 5 or 6 extra points out of 10. That's still good. Every point counts, and that will put you at an advantage over, everybody else in the street, in the pool, waiting for Saskatchewan. So again, do this. Learn French. Number 5 province that French is going to give you an advantage is the province of Alberta. Alberta has an express entry stream. A lot of people also like this stream if they meet the criteria, because the scores are really low. You can be sitting in the express entry pool with 300 points and just get an invitation from Alberta. A lot of people are waiting for invitations from Alberta. However, one of the things stated on the Alberta PMP site is a factor that increases your chances with this stream in Alberta is having French or having a second language. So if your profile speaks bilingual, you already have an advantage over everybody else in that poll. What considering? Province number 6 that French will come in handy, the province of Nova Scotia. Once in a while, this lovely province that I live in, they send out draws to people in the express entry pool that meets the Nova Scotia criteria and that have French as a first language. Okay, so French is the game changer right now. Do that, learn French. It's not going to be easy. It's going to cost you time, money, effort. But I believe it's really, really going to be worth it. And it's going to help you with, all these provinces that I've mentioned. Now, if you're new to my channel and, you haven't heard of the PMP in Saskatchewan or Alberta or any of these provinces, you can go back to my previous videos, refer to my previous videos, and they would really help you. Okay, so I'm going to end by saying, do this if you want to move to Canada in 2022. Because the truth is, if Quebec doesn't have a draw in March, Ontario might have a draw, Saskatchewan might have a draw, Alberta might have a draw. You have just given yourself a really good chance. Learn French, and when you come to Canada, it is going to be very, very beneficial to you. Until next time, keep watching Beaver's Canadian Journey. You can also follow me on Instagram at Beaver's Canadian Journey. And what I've started doing right now, a lot of people have asked me to start doing that, is that I now offer one-on-one virtual session. You can book a one-on-one session with me. The link is on my Instagram page. Here you get to ask all the questions you need to ask as it relates to immigrating to Canada, as it relates to your situation when it comes to immigrating to Canada, and I'll provide information that is tailored and catered to you. I look forward to seeing you one-on-one, and until next time, keep watching Beaver's Canadian Journey. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Hi, my name is Habiba.